What's up, everybody? This is Brad, and I've got an interesting question for you guys today. Who do you think is more likely to end up in Fortnite? Peter Griffin, the fake tease from a while back that has sort of been a running thing now that people are kind of expecting to happen at some point because it just sort of, took off? Or Homer Simpson? I think that there are some chances that one could be more likely than the other, but for different reasons. Alright, so for those of you who don't remember, a while back, dataminers and, the leakers for Fortnite who always go into the game's files on update night or update morning, whatever you want to call it, go in and they find anything new and interesting. Well, one day, one of the data miners went in there and found a whole bunch of stuff related to Peter Griffin. And or not really a whole bunch of stuff, but they found images of from the Family Guy show in the files. And everybody thought, oh, they're doing a Family Guy collab. That's going to be interesting. And the expectation was that Peter Griffin was going to come to the game. Unfortunately, it seems like this was just somebody epic trolling the data miners and the fans a little bit. I think that was confirmed. The Peter Griffin collab was just kind of a joke. But it's kind of persisted. And even up until the most previous season we had, Chapter 3, Season 3, there was some kind of expo or something for Epic. And people noticed that there were a lot of folders on one of the I guess it was one of the devs' computers that had folders related to skins for that season. One of them was labeled, Chapter 3, Season 3, I think it was Vader, and Chapter 3, Season 3, Jones. And both of those, I think, ended up becoming, were the Battle Pass skins for Darth Vader and Indiana Jones. And then I think somewhere, maybe a little bit lower on that, it wasn't labeled with a season. It just had Family Guy on it. But you could make it out. Like, it was clearly there's a Family Guy folder on that computer. So that makes you wonder, is that tied to Peter for a potential Family Guy collab? Or is that just a code name? Was that the same folder of the stuff that was meant as a joke? Is just to troll people? Or are they really doing it? So, that's the big question. Was this just, are they just, still insisting that this is going to be a joke? Or did the hype that had generated from it, which I think a lot of people thought it would be funny to see happen. And so it became like a legitimate thing that people want to see now. They do want to see Peter in Fortnite. Just like they wanted to see Spider-Man. Just like they wanted to see Goku. I think it's actually a highly requested collab now. But the thing is, Family Guy's not really you gotta understand, Disney owns both Homer Simpson and Peter Griffin now. But Family Guy's not gonna get that big welcoming, thing. Like when Disney acquired the rights to Star Wars and the Marvel superheroes, they fully brought that on board. They embraced it. You can't see Marvel or Star Wars anything anymore without Disney on it. So, and that has happened with The Simpsons. The Simpsons have completely become absorbed by the mouse. And to the point that there's already several Simpsons meets these classic Disney villains or whatever. There's the scene of Homer getting drunk with Goofy. Like, these aren't parody things anymore. Like, The Simpsons used to make fun of Disney for all the things that they do that are, questionable in terms of, business-making decisions and other stuff. But, but that's just something that both of these shows have done over the years. Yeah, Disney's an easy target in a lot of ways, and they kind of deserve it in some at some points, but unlike Homer, Peter has not gotten that, and he's not going to get that. I think Family Guy is too far gone to adult-oriented land to get that Disney embracement. or embracing, whatever you want to call it. Whatever word I'm looking for there. Is embracement even a word? I don't know. Uh, like, you're not going to meet Peter Griffin at Disney World or Disneyland, though you might one day see Homer Simpson there. I think that is a real thing that could happen. When, I don't know. But it would not surprise me, considering the way that, if you look at Disney Plus ads, what do you see? The classic Disney stuff, the Mickey Mouse and all this other stuff. Then you see like the Aladdin and Little Mermaid and Cinderella, all that stuff's there. You see the Pixar stuff, you see the Star Wars, you see the Marvel, and you see the Simpsons. So, who is already in Fortnite? Star Wars, Marvel, Indiana Jones. All that falls under the Disney umbrella. Homer, I think there's a legitimate argument to be made that Homer Simpson is much more likely to show up in Fortnite than Peter. But there is also the fact that Rick Sanchez and Morty from Rick and Morty are both in Fortnite already. So, as far as adult-oriented characters showing up in Fortnite, stuff from shows that kids shouldn't watch at all, even though Fortnite is very much a kid-oriented, they try to keep the game as, like, it's got a teen rating, but you can see that they wish sometimes they didn't have that. But, like, they it's like the bare minimum. Like, there's guns in the game. Okay. That's like, we gotta give you a teen rating. You're having characters run around shooting each other with guns, even though there's like no profanity or no like suggestive stuff. Really, there's no blood. The only reason it's got a teen rating is the guns. But I feel like, if you went to Disney and said, which one of these characters do you think would be better for Fortnite? They would be more willing to give them Homer. Because, like, putting like Captain America and Spider-Man in a shooting game, that's not a big deal. Disney was fine with that. I assume Disney has a hand in making those decisions. Unless they just let Marvel do whatever they want. I doubt that. Not when, like, like, there's pretty much a Marvel skin in every season now. Ever since Deadpool. Maybe even before that. I know there was like the Guardians of the Galaxy collab that came out right before then. But Deadpool was the first big one, and that was a Battle Pass skin. The current season is, season 4. Spider-Gwen is in the game. Let's see. There's been a Marvel character every season so far. Except for, there's been a Disney character in the Battle Pass for every season of this chapter. Spider-Man for season 1, Prowler and Doctor Strange for season 2, Darth Vader and Indiana Jones for season 3, and Spider-Gwen season 4. So Disney, I guess, if the bigger Disney decision-making group or office there has any say in this, I could see them maybe thinking Homer is the better, more, appealing character. Like, I don't think, like, if, like, again, thinking that, a lot of kids still play Fortnite, and that is, I think, their primary audience. I think parents who buy skins for their kids or let their kids, buy skins might be less likely to tell their kid no for Homer than they would be for Peter. But I know that, like, a lot of adults play Fortnite too. So I think Peter Griffin would work. Like, and, like, again, like, the fact that Rick was, Rick was a Battle Pass skin. So, I don't know. I could see, like, and that's why I said, there's a pros to both of them and why which one makes sense over the other one. And then you change it, because, okay, there are things that say, okay, Peter makes more sense than Homer because we've already set the precedent that adult animation can get into Fortnite because Rick and Morty are in there. But Homer definitely is now a Disney character. I know as much as people hate to hear that. The Simpsons are Disney through and through now. And In the same way that Marvel and Star Wars has become that. So you could also see that as a good argument for why Homer would be in there. I think ideally, you put both. We've already seen these two fight. Let's give them guns and watch each other crank 90s. Like, come on, man. Like, it's a game where we've got Batman and Captain America and Goku and Naruto in there, amongst all the other stuff. Like, let's have a shootout between Homer Simpson and Peter Griffin. Let's have it. Come on. Like, that's what I want this game to be. I want it to be as absurd as possible. So I don't know. And one more thing, like, you know, I think some people were concerned Peter may be too fat and it wouldn't work with the Fortnite hitboxes. But I mean, people said the same thing about Thanos, and they made him a skin, so it could work. I think they could do it. I don't think you'd have to worry about that with Homer. But yeah, I say bring them both in. Bring Peter and Homer to Fortnite. What do you guys think? Which one would you rather have in there? If you have a preference, would you rather be Homer or would you rather be Peter? Let me know in the comments. And be sure to like and subscribe, because I appreciate you guys watching my stuff, and I hope you'll watch more of it. And that's all I got for you this time. Hopefully, at some point, we'll see one of these two characters in the game. But until then, we'll see you later. Until it happens. Bye.